really don't know how to use the jovial like this.
Well, twist it at the neck, not at those legs.
Twist it at the
Then
neck.
if you want to point it down, you do let the neck point down.
Okay, I got you.
Make sure that thing don't fall in your food, because that's what I see happening.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like. Why can't you just get in the bed?
I'm not holding that thing for no hour. It's abuse. Did you just lift the
Well, you know what I did? I have it where the thing in the back is holding it. I'll just,
Well, Master Chef showed up.
Oh, Master Chef. Let me tell you something.
Where you been?
Where you been at? Oh.
Now you done cut him off completely.
Where you been at, Master Chef? He's like, meow, that's what y'all like that.
Like that.
Like that. All right, so I'm gonna do my best to do this. I don't know how I'm gonna pull this off, but we're just gonna figure this out. So nonetheless, okay, so shout out to FrostBlack64. Hey, what's going on? What's up, everyone? I'm doing my episodes for the network. Oh man, I'm trying to be like you, man. I'm so proud of you, bro. I know that thing is going to be epic. And if you guys are not checking out Master Chef Trucking, you slipping out of gear. So yeah, Master Chef Trucking has his awesome show that's on BET's app, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a downloadable app that you guys can check out in your Play Store, Android or Apple, whatever you have. And yeah, check him out and stuff like that. You can also check him out on Instagram. I think it's Master Chef Trucking TV on IG. If I'm wrong, hit it up in the comment section. And yeah, I've been trying to get TB on the team. TB, he's right here actually. So
what?
He's been trying to get you on the team.
I ain't been to Vegas. I've been trying to survive. Everybody ain't rich like him.
Everyone's not rich like you. So yeah. Okay, so
give me a $30,000 signing bonus. I'll be on them.
So
what?
TB likes raviolis. We already know that. So I wanted to jazz it up a bit because I had got a request and payment to do a
He gave you some money.
He gave me some money, man. He came through. He was like, "Look,
how much money he give you?
What?
Don't I get some?
What money you get?
He pay. I ain't know he paid no money.
Who
you talking about? Give me some.
Girl, you got it all, Bob boy. I love you.
And that's how they do you.
All right, so I'm gonna try to tilt this down as much as I can, so you guys can kind of see what I got going on thus far. Maybe what I'll do is this first. So I was gonna do a. Whoop, there we go. See if I can swing it. Can I flip this? All right, so what we're gonna do, as much as I laid out, I'm gonna try to do a chicken parmesan in the pan. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to keep things easy peasy with you guys. I know if you guys follow my TikTok and on my Instagram, I do short little videos of me putting together little foods and stuff like that. That's easy to do on the truck. I don't use a lot of tools because it just makes a mess and stuff on here, but I try to keep things relatively, organic-y or easy to do, right? All right, so let's start off with, so we have some chicken breasts. Chicken breast we're going to do basically like a saute, right? A light pan saute. You can do it in the oven, but we're going to do everything pretty much just in this cooktop here. I'm going to have a side, or have TB side, spinach raviolis because he loves those so much. Me, I'm probably going to have a salad. That's just what I like to do. And we're going to actually broil this chicken breast and this guy right here, so that way we can still get that bubbly effect and all that good stuff. I am going to do a wash, a light egg wash, and take you guys basically step by step. And I do have a couple of little tips and tricks that I do. I'm going to actually hide TB's veggies in as well. So I got some baby portobellos, I got some fresh parsley, things of that nature. So we're going to put it all together, have some fun, chat with you guys, and all that stuff in between. TB's here as well, so it is what it is. So what do you want to talk about, TB?
Where my food is?
Oh, can you keep making me stop this thing?
No, because you got that thing over the button.
Oh, is that what that is? Bingo.
See? Now you can close it a little bit more.
All right, so let's see how we got this. I want it so that way. Oh.
Yeah, you put it on that basket, it won't fall forward a little bit.
Yeah, I know. This is perfection. Woo! Oh snap! Oh snap! Get it! Let me put some chicken in it. All right, so let's start off. Hey, can you monitor my Can you monitor my
Do that.
Come on, I monitor yours all the time.
That's because you know. Who is talking?
I'm not nosy. Let me just put it up on my thing because TV not gonna help me.
What you mean? Look at this number, MasterChef. I just posted it on my channel. It's gonna take time for people to get in there.
Oh, okay. What MasterChef talking about?
Ain't talking about nothing.
You not talking about
Where
nothing?
y'all at? I'm shutting down in Memphis. We ain't nowhere near Memphis, bro.
Nope.
We're in the streets, young bat.
All right. Let's see.
Let me drop you on Facebook.
Okay.
I ain't used to you going live like that.
What you mean?
You used to drop a little video and just move on.
Yeah, I usually do, but you know, it is what it is. All right. So let's start off with the obvious. And the first thing you're gonna want to do with chicken, now, yes, if I was home, I would probably go ahead and cleanse the chicken in lemon and all that good stuff. But when on the road, we really don't have all of that we can do. So I do the best that I can, per se. I have the aluminum foil on the cutting board because I don't want raw chicken on my cutting board. If I can eliminate that the best way I can, I will. And what I like about what I did, I got the pretty much thin chicken breasts, so that way they cook relatively even. So I'm going to pat these dry. I want this chicken as dry as I can get it, so that way my mixture that I put on there is going to adhere. And since Master Chef is in here, he can always, I'm waiting for Larry Wheeler, because usually what Larry Wheeler is always making sure that I'm, what's it called it. All right. I'm going to try to do also my best not to cross-contaminate. That is a huge thing that's in the culinary world, is making sure that your space is always relatively clean, so that way you are not cross-contaminating things. So, go ahead and get this started. What's going on, everyone? I cannot see you. Babe is supposed to be like saying what's up. No, he's not. No, everybody say hey, what's up?
He said nothing.
Everybody said what's up.
Highway Journey said hey. Gideon said hey, Queen. Look,
Hey,
you don't
Gideon.
even have your cash every time.
Can you put my cash app
I
up?
can't pin it. Well, unless you had your other phone. What's your other phone at?
Here. My other phone.
I don't know.
You ain't got my other phone?
The Truth to Fly Stop Motion Be Animation.
I don't know what my other phone is. Oh, here we go. Here, babe.
I don't know your cash app. You gotta type that in. Why you always beating up on me?
I always beat up on you, though.
Now, do you got some chocolate chips and some, I want some, let me tell you what I want.
What you want?
I want stuffed bell peppers.
Okay.
All right. I want fried hot peppers.
Fried hot peppers.
Yeah. And I want gourmet Kool-Aid.
Gourmet Kool-Aid.
There is such thing. You know that, don't you?
Gourmet Kool-Aid. Yeah, we were talking about that before.
I want gourmet Kool-Aid. That's what I need.
Go ahead, stop motion. He ain't gotta let me know nothing.
Let her know, TB.
Let her know, TB. Well, just what's I call it?
Some garlic.
Won't you text it? Can you type it?
Type what?
Type my cash app.
I just told you I don't know what your cash app is.
All right, type his cash app. I trust him. I trust that he gonna give me my money.
I think ain't this your cash app?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. You should have changed it.
No, I just send it to your cash app. It's fine. Y'all can send it to his cash app. I trust him. I trust him. I trust him.
Better have my money.
You're a mess, yo. Oh, I forgot the one thing. Hold on. There we go. Alright, I got it.
You need some fruit roll up.
No, I didn't get no fruit roll up, baby. Sorry.
That's how they do you.
Alright, so let's start off with prepping everything that we need. And I'm going to do it relatively quick. And I have it right here so you guys can kind of see it off to the side. So, say if you guys ain't got no breadcrumbs or panko breadcrumbs or whatever the case may be, You guys can use an old trick. Some people don't swear by this, but I do. I think it makes life just much easier for me. And that is seasoned croutons. Yes. I mean, this is basically going to be the breading agent or so. So I'm going to put it in a little baggie like this. And get some. Whoop. And boop. And these are a lot of them, but you don't have to. Use as much as you want. I kind of just have it where it's in here. And I'm going to crush these guys up so they're pretty much fine. And like I said, this will be that breading that we're going to do. Because when we saute these things into the olive oil and butter, it's going to pretty much be that light breading that we all have with that chicken parm. So I didn't even get to my spices yet, so we'll do that.
Hot sauce?
So that what?
Hot sauce, because you know it's good to marinate the meat in the hot sauce.
Okay.
For real, it gives it flavor, then
Okay.
you fry it.
Okay, I hear you.
I'm just trying to give you some real chefs, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you out. Everybody know your spice is cheap.
And if this method doesn't work well for you guys, I do have a magic blender. Let me pull that out. Magic blender.
So you did that with your battery low. Like
Oh, give me my thing.
You just be messing.
Give me my thing.
Nah, it ain't red yet. You good.
All right, wait. Give my charger.
The charger's on behind that basket. Dirty broke over here on this side.
Whoa!
Hey, bro, you ain't picking sides, is you? What you doing?
Can't come over here, dirty bro. We over here.
They gonna get you for it, bro.
No, man, don't do that, bro. We don't want to mess it up.
We ain't doing nothing but positivity and cooking good over here. Hey.
So get your magic bullet or so if you guys have it. This thing was like $40. How much was this thing in there?
Which one? Which one?
The magic bullet.
I can't see it.
The blender.
Oh, I don't know. I think like $39.99.
Yeah, it was relatively cheap. So go ahead and put that in there or so. Oh yeah.
Good well y'all don't like positive content. Hey, this gonna be good. I'm hungry.
I know you are, man.
I'm hungry.
I'm a 49-year-old man. You ain't that old, dirty bro. Stop lying to people. Dirty bro be lying.
38, bro. You young as you feel.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these in here. I'm actually gonna add a little tiny liquid to get it going so that way it doesn't gridlock and lock up on me.
And the liquid is hot sauce.
The liquid is hot sauce. Let me get you some hot sauce.
What liquid you putting in there?
I'm just doing it so I can get some breadcrumb action on it. It's not what you
So
think.
you gonna put that olive oil in there?
Yeah, I can put the olive oil on there, baby. Alright, so let's see what we got. Whoop.
Terrence Field said you got him hungry.
Huh?
You gotta do that in front of the camera, baby.
I am. Give me a second, dude. So this way you guys got an idea what's happening. I'm using this. There you have it. So that way you got some breadcrumb action going on.
So y'all got mac and cheese? Do we got some mac and cheese?
No, I can make you some.
Nah, we don't got no mac and cheese, bro.
No, we ain't got no mac and cheese. Not today.
She ain't real.
And basically that's what you got going on. So I'm gonna make some more of these or whatever. And
Don't you gotta massage the breast meat? Ain't you supposed to massage the breast meat?
no, you don't have to massage the breast meat, baby.
I'm just trying to give you some pointer, dog.
I know, cause basically you the one taught me how to cook. So
Yeah, you gotta rub the breast meat real fine in on the side right there and let it soak into the meat.
okay.
That's what you're doing, but I don't see you doing that.
Yeah, cause I'm trying to get these breadcrumbs together, baby. That's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, shout out to
hood pointers.
Shout out to Percy, cause man, did you got my work cut out for me. I'll try
Hey,
to keep...
Percy, massage that breast meat before you put it in there.
Alright, so let me go ahead and finish up the rest of this.
I don't know why she got me in the video. She know I'm be ratchet. She want me in.
There we go.
That feels good. You're supposed to tenderize the breast meat.
So tenderize it.
Yeah.
I would let you do it, but Lord knows where your hands been at. All right, so got some makeshift breadcrumbs right here. Woo! And like I said, I'm gonna keep it relatively light because, like I said, what I try to do is try to keep everything in a situation where it's kind of keto. So a lot of bread, flour, things like that, I try to steer away from. As you guys can see, you can use this magic bullet for anything, man. I use it as basically like a food processor instead of getting a big old bulky one. And as you can see, it finely milled it, you know what I mean? So now you have this fine milled breadcrumb. It's seasoned, because right, it was the croutons that we would use for the actual salad.
You got the ranch ones?
Actually, you know, they were out of there. These are just garlic, they are like garlic or Italian seasoned. But you can always add more to it. So say, for example, you want them spicy. Like I'm going to add some crushed red peppers into this. Crushed red pepper flakes or anything like that. So you can go ahead and do whatever you want to do. But for the most part, they're seasoned. That's another thing. If you guys want to take those routes, just make sure you're staying on top of things that are seasoned, because then you're going to have to dial back the seasoning. Sometimes I know things could be under seasoned, but there's a lot of people that's heavy-handed on the seasoning now. And,
it ain't black food, let's see.
It ain't black food unless it's seasoned. All right. Another thing I try to always do is make sure that whenever I'm done with something, I get rid of it, because I hate to dirty up my workstation. All right, so we got some breading pretty much done. Go and put this back over here. Okay. And then we're going to do what you call an egg wash. And the reason why I'm doing this is what you call just getting your station together. We would call it making sure that everything is ready to go, because the last thing you want to do is when you're doing something like this, you know, forget a step. So I'm just going to take one egg. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to it and make it an egg wash. And all an egg wash is going to do is allow this coating that I'm about to do stick a little bit better. So just a little bit of water. I got some Crystal Geyser from the Dollar Tree. Nothing crazy. And that's it. So you're gonna get that. Get a brand new fork. Just get yourself some regular forks. Hit the yolk. And that's it. That's all we're doing. Just getting this so that way it's a wash. As you can see, it's now like even thinner, instead of having scrambled eggs on your here we go. And that's all we're doing. All right, so we have that here. That should be enough for both of them, or should I say the breasts. I'm trying to have it where it doesn't slide forward. And you know what? I know what to do.
Slap some mustard on the tender.
Yeah, I do have some spicy mustard.
Before you put them in the egg wash.
Okay. All right. So.
Baby, what's an egg wash?
An egg wash is basically you're taking an egg, you're adding a little bit of water to it to thin it out, so that way the thicker the yolk is going to make it kind of like a cooked egg consistency when it hits the pan. So by you thinning it out, it's allowing it to evenly coat the actual chicken breast. So I'm going to, again, like I said, keep everything relatively light and keep it going. So I have some oregano or fresh oregano. Now you can do one of two things. You can either heavenly season your chicken and lightly season your breadcrumbs and things like that. So you can put a little bit here, a little bit there, but you're gonna have to pick and choose what's your poison. Because like I said, everything should be lightly going because you're building upon flavors. You don't want it where you're heavy-handed one way and then heavy-handed in all ways. So you figure out where you're heavy-handed at. I like to go heavy-handed on the protein because that's where there's no fat virtually. So that's where I go. So I got some onion powder. I got some oregano or oregano, whichever you guys prefer. I got some peppercorn.
Smells good already. You ain't cooked.
I ain't cooked none yet. What are you talking about?
Can I get some salt?
Get off! Don't touch that raw stuff. Then you're gonna touch your eyeball or something.
I'm hungry.
So you got that. Got some red pepper flakes. So go ahead.
Worth it.
I like mine's. I don't really like heat that continues to build. I like my heat to go and come away. So, you know. Why are you cooking for this loser? Wow, that's
You funny, bro.
Oh.
Bro, she gone, bro. We over here cooking. Let it go. Don't come over here pushing your stuff off on us.
Oh, man. All right, so we have the Himalayan pink salt. And then you go wherever you want to go from here. I mean, I got some Italian season. Why not? So we'll go ahead and add some of that too. And always remember, there's two sides to everything. So you did this side, you're going to go ahead and do the other side, guys. Stop doing one-sided. Stop being one-sided.
Terrence Fields, you hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Yes.
There you go.
She liked the cook.
All right, let me get a paper towel. Let me just clean my hand. Actually, I have a rag so that I can keep my hand clean at all times. And we're going to do the same side, guys. So we're just going to go ahead, hit it with them seasonings.
So you ain't using Lowry seasoning?
I mean, you can. You can use whatever seasonings you want. Whatever seasoning you guys like, go for it. That's the beautiful thing about cooking. There really is no right or wrong way. I don't know why people get bent out of shape and be like, my grandmama Papa Roach, she be putting her foot in it. And it's like, dude, all right, like, put your foot in it now. Like, you don't have to do what everyone does. You figure out what works for you. Some people don't like oregano. Some people don't like crushed red peppers. Some people don't like these things. So
give me your other phone.
Why?
I need the iPhone.
Oh, hold on. Here. There you go.
How much cheese you putting on there?
You don't really need all that cheese, all that much cheese, but I'm gonna use it at the end to underneath the broiler, so that way we have that broil action going on. And I know everyone's saying, "Oh my God, you got spices and everything going everywhere." I mean, I'm in a small space, but once everything is done, I'm gonna just do a thorough cleaning of everything. It's not the end of the world. You know, you guys are having unprotected sex in life. Like, chill.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, because I mean, people be really getting like on a whole nother level of it. So I just be want y'all to put, yeah, like, I mean, that's pretty much the range that you guys will take. All right, so we have everything pretty much done. So now I'm gonna take a brand new plate and I'm gonna start the breading process. Now, yes, you could do the what is it? You could do flour. Flour will help the egg wash stick, all that good stuff, whatever it is. But like I said, this is going to be relatively quick and easy. And the trick to doing things is that if you have your pan nice and hot, it's going to allow you to, what's it called anyway? If it's sloppy, it ain't good. Well, I mean, that's what your mom said. So, all right. So we're going to do this in one good swoop. Get everything out here out the way. I'm gonna put this up.
So hungry.
I know you are, babe. Can you just come on?
Why you don't give me no fruit roll-ups?
Because you shouldn't have no fruit roll-up. All right, so we got the wash here. Boop. breadcrumbs. Bingo. Done. And like I said, you want to keep it just relatively quick. Don't even think about it. If there's anything you need to add on to it, as far as like breadcrumbs, you can always pat those on. But like I said, at the end of the day, y'all gonna see how they come together. Don't even worry about it. So anything that I'm missing on here, I'll just add. So I'll show you guys what I did. Like this. So that's all we're doing. Patting it on, making sure it adheres. And the longer it sits, it's going to actually adhere a lot better.
Like shake and bake.
Yeah, basically like shake and bake. You remember shake and bake?
First of all, I'm older than you.
What, by a year, bro?
Shake and bake. Yeah, I remember shake and bake. We never had it in the hood, but you know, I've been over someone's house and had it, and it was great.
Yeah, shake and bake was the truth. I mean, like, I used to get excited.
Y'all had shake and bake?
Yeah, we had shake and bake. I think every black person had shake and bake.
Nah, bro, they really didn't.
They did?
No.
Oh, man, that sucks. Alright, so, again, doing it 1, 2, 3, go. These plates are relatively small.
You got 30 people in here.
Alright, so go ahead, dip it in that egg wash. Right, get it all nice and coated. Ooh, there we go. And breadcrumbs. Again, you make it how you want. Don't take my word for it. But I guarantee I made this so many times, as far as when I had that inkling for like chicken parm. And as you can see, I never cross hands. So this was the hand that I used. This is the hand you got to stick with, guys. You cannot cross contaminate. I can't tell you how much I've seen people get sick because they're just not paying attention to what they're doing. So like I said, just make sure that you're sticking to one hand. Don't be trying to get all funny and think you're above salmonella, because you're not. You're just not above food poisoning. I had a couple of like little bad not bad breadcrumbs, but bigger crumbs. So like I said, we'll just go ahead and pat those on there. Boom.
Smitty Bagritty.
There we go.
Also known to be Hot Sadiddy. What's happening, Smitty?
And boom.
She cooking, man. Smitty said what's up.
So there you go. So go ahead. You have, like I said, a light breading. If you guys want more, go for more. If you don't, I understand. All right, so we're going to clean up, right? Why? Because if you clean up as you go, there'll be less to deal with later. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this foil.
Get to the deep frying.
Get to the deep fry. Clean up the board. Right, and boom, I'm gonna flip this board. Actually, I don't even need the board anymore, believe it or not. I need my cooktop.
So how you gonna separate the chicken and the ravioli?
I got you, baby. When the chicken is on one side of the oven, when it's done broiling, I got you.
Putting it in the oven.
Yeah, I'm putting this little.
They don't even know you got an oven.
Yeah, no, I showed them. I showed them. So we're going to keep it between 300 and 350 because this type of apparatus is very hard to control, right? When you have a cooktop that's home, you guys have knobs and stuff and you can monitor this thing. By this being a one sheet, or should I say a one cooking vessel, it's very hard to monitor it. So you just want to pretty much just kind of gauge it and see how everything is going on with that. But for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and start putting away some of my stuff, let it get a little heated. And I will let you know when it's time to, get on with the rest of it. But we're going to cut these chicken off because, like I said, we're going to finish them in the oven and let that cheese get nice and broiled and everything like that. So give me 1 second. Put all my spices back. Okay. And like I said, shout out to Frost, man, because he didn't have to do this. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, come through. I was like, what?
I ain't know you was taking requests like that.
Hey, man, I wasn't. But he just was like, listen, you know what I mean? I like that you put together, cooking things for TV, and it seems relatively easy. He wanted to do something for his wife, so I said, okay, sure, no problem. All right, so I feel the heat, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is do a combination of oil and butter. I'm pretty sure people want to know why to do oil and butter. It keeps the butter from burning. So that's the last thing that you want to do. So let's go ahead and do that. And where's my little knife set? I actually have a knife set, but you know what? I'm trying to show you guys how you guys can always do that. All right, so we're gonna put butter. I like butter. The butter I have is this guy, European butter. It's actually salted. So again, I like to have everything seasoned. I trust the sea salt. Whoa, I trust the sea salt better than anything. So, whee. Let's go ahead and do that guy.
You want me to hide ignorant comments?
No, read them out so that people know.
All right. Lil F boy, why F the chicken? We trying to see them cheeks.
All right. Okay. Well, about to see some chicken asses, I guess too. All right. So, I'm not. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'm using the avocado oil instead of olive oil. As you see, look, see how that thing just like basically burnt? See, that's what you don't want. See that? See how it's right? It's like basically brown butter. So that lets me know. Let me go and turn this down, which I did. And all you got to do, if you have this situation, is literally take a paper towel and clean it up. Look at that. Olive oil is thick. I like avocado oil because it just adjusts better for me. But you guys use olive oil. Olive oil is a thicker agent, so it's perfectly fine. But like I said, I also wanted to show you guys what happens if it is too hot. It's not the end of the world. I wouldn't recommend cooking in it because some people will say, oh, it's brown, so what? No, you don't want your food to have a burnt taste. So go ahead and just cut the heat down and clean it up. That's it. All right, so I clean this up. There you go. So now that we have that cleaned up, I turn the heat down. I'll turn it down. Let's see, it's pretty much at 200. So we're gonna let that cool off a little bit. All right. Clarified butter or ghee is okay. Like I said, I kind of want to have the fat content from butter because that's
what you cook the chicken in.
Just different seasonings, whatever seasonings they like.
Just different seasonings, man, and breadcrumbs.
All right, so let's see how this one comes out. There we go. So now we got a slower, nicer. And when you see that bubble action, that means it's time to go. So I'm going to add some of this oil in there. Bingo. And let's get her popping.
Yeah, bubble action.
That bubble action. There we go. If it bubbles and talks to you, you should be good to go. See if we can turn up the volume. I try my best not to crowd the pan. So that way I have a lot of area for it to cook. So that's what you kind of want. You want it where, you know, flatten is out and stuff like that. Now these are
Lane. I thought this was a trucking channel, not a cooking channel.
Who said that this was a trucking channel?
With Gina Young. Who's Gina Young?
I don't know, but Gina Young, you're sadly mistaken. This is not a cooking channel at all. So you are.
You mean it's not a trucking channel?
This is not a trucking channel. No, not at all. So as you,
TV channel.
Well, TV channel is starts with TV. This is 2 o'clock.
Fresh.
I mean, no shade at all. I'm just saying. I don't.
A little bit of shade in there.
There was no shade whatsoever.
Stop motion. Say talk to him, man. That smells good already.
All right, so we got that going on. Where's my tongs? I need my tongs. There we go.
Man, this thing's stinking up the truck.
Oh,
You could have opened that up.
You can open it up.
Don't sit down.
Oh, Well, you're gonna have to roll down the window, babe.
You want me to roll the window down?
Yeah, to let some of that air escape. Now, most people will wanna move. You want to move it around to ensure that it's not stick. Again, this is a 9-stick coating apparatus, so the truth of the matter is just not going to stick whatsoever. But a lot of people say, hey, but you put oil and butter. Yes, because I want the fat content in here. So, you know. Oh, my bad. TV all day, every day. Oh, God. No, I have TV all day, every day.
Wow. You fighting with me with other men.
Alright, so I'm gonna, I always fight with other men for you. What are you talking about?
You funny, bro. What gang was she in Philly? She be talking greasy and laughing out loud.
All Philly talk greasy. What are you talking about?
Early.
Seagull Street. Chitty chitty bang bang.
Empire Strikes Back. All right, stop motion. He's saying they're weird. The guys are weird. I'm like, she's gangster for real. Yeah, they like you on here, I guess.
Alright, so we're gonna let that simmer.
Here.
Really? Oh, snap. Mad greasy. Well, how you think y'all be talking? No, because they're gonna say, come on now. Prime said I live too far. Then you need to move. Here's a question. Would you move for a job?
Absolutely.
Okay. I think people don't.
There's a
They
lot
don't be
of people
understanding
who
that.
stay broke because they don't want to move out of their hometown.
Why you say it like
It's for real. You want some money, you're going to go towards the opportunity. How do you think Chicago, Philadelphia, and all of them got populated during the Great Migration? They moved for work.
5 times I moved. Damn, man. Why are you moving that many times? What's
Weird.
that?
They can't get past that mindset. Facts.
So say, for example, the pan is a little dry or whatever the case may be. Always add a little bit more butter. There's nothing wrong with adding a little bit more butter, guys. Don't ever think that you ain't got to do it. There we go. Ooh. Let it get up in there. It do
So
smell
that's
good.
large grade butter. Like, what type of butter is this?
European style butter. Brand new fork or brand new knife. Butter is life, man.
You trying to die early.
That's what sounds. I'm trying to kill you early. What a bad. Alright, so let's see. Y'all ready for the flip? Let me know if y'all ready for the flip. It looks pretty good. I can tell you that right now. Tell you that right now.
That Joan looking good.
All right, y'all ready? Tell me if y'all ready for the flip. If y'all ready for the flip, I'll flip it. Flip.
Stop motion into it.
Woo! Look at that.
Flip that chicken.
You so sad. Oh man, that's funny. Oh.
Yeah, you got to give me a piece of that.
No, you can't. It's not even ready yet. All right, so here's another trick, guys. Remember this. Do not put raw chicken at this stage. So once you're done with these two, then you take it, wipe it down or add more butter or so, and then you go from there. Do not add raw chicken at this stage. Don't do it. Because you will basically, like I said, cross-contaminate. You don't want to do that. Now, I got this guy set up because I'm going to put the chicken on here, line it up with the sauce on top, and it's going to go underneath the broiler, and then we'll be moving on to the next segment. All right, so while
you're cooking it in the pan, then you're going to throw it in the oven?
Yeah, so that way it can continue to cook more evenly, and I'm not basically I'm keeping it more juicy. When you guys put things in the oven, that heating mechanism is a lot different than cooking it on the saute. So what I would suggest a man to do, so that way he's in control of it, make sure you got that good brown caramelization on here, right? So you got that good to go. And it's still pretty much going to be raw or so, or continue to cook with the residual. When you put that heat on, it's going to bake it and allow it to continue and finish off in the oven. So that's all. So that's what I like to do.
So it's like you're searing it right now.
Yeah, I'm just getting it a little color on there so that way it could be nice and crisp. That's all I do. And like I said, if you guys like that technique, with the croutons. All right, so guy. So like I said, we're going to finish this off in the oven. No worries, these were pretty big. And there you have it. So we got that guy going.
Can we get the likes up, people? We only got 13 likes.
Yeah, that sucked, guys. Come on.
We got 30-something people in here. Can we get the likes up?
All right, so I'm going to cut it down. Me personally, what I like to do is clean my pan as it go. Like they say, the signal is fading.
It happens. Just look through it, man. It is what it is. Can't control that.
And a lot of people say, no, don't get rid of that flavor. But it's going to basically continue to burn. So I don't want it burned. I want that same browning that happened for the first batch to be for the second batch. So don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself today. And my let me put the thing on. Hold on 1 second, guys. And there we go. Bingo. All right, so we're good to go. Check my temperature, guy. I'm gonna turn it down because I know that residual heat is still here. So let's go ahead and put on another knob of butter. See that? Why not? A little bit of avocado oil. And we are ready for round 2.
They like the bubble action.
They like the bubble action. Alright, so we got that going. I'm going to let it get up a little bit more. There we go. So how do you like my cooking, babe?
How do I like your cooking?
Yeah.
Good, you know. I'll give you a couple pointers on a few things, but it's good. I like how you cook, man. It's real good. I can tell by the digestion that it's better for me to eat that than the stuff that historically people know me for eating.
Okay, so what's like the craziest thing you've eaten?
You know what I mean? New Orleans Waffle House is the worst thing that I eat.
I mean, that's a guilty pleasure I can get into with you. Like, I ain't know.
I like Waffle House a lot. I'm an Outback Steakhouse cat. You know, Papa knows.
Papa knows.
You know, I try to eat a little San Domingo every once and again. You know, I like Mexican food. I'm really into Mexican food.
Mexican food is great.
I'm kind of into seafood, but I don't like the bugs. I'm not too big into the bugs.
You mean like the lobster and stuff like that? Yeah.
I'm more salmon. I do lobster, but I gotta be in the mood because sometimes like the aftertaste, I don't be feeling the aftertaste.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. That was the one thing I was saying with eating like lobster and crab. I really have to have a taste for it because I don't know. To me, sometimes maybe it's just because it's one of those things where depending on who has it fresh, because I can taste if something's fresh or not for sure.
And Pompano's stuff be good.
Oh my! How many of you guys like Pompanos? Tell me y'all like Pompanos. Guys, I have no idea why my internet is fading in and out. I think probably because there's trucks or something going on. And don't be trying to clown me, because I got Verizon. And y'all know how y'all be. How many people have Verizon? Is Verizon or what's it called better? Who's better? Verizon or AT&T?
Verizon definitely has a stronger signal and more play. It's as far as the bill and the actual company culture, AT&T is a better company.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Verizon, they'll cut you off during the pandemic. They don't care.
What? Let me tell you something.
They ain't letting it go.
Let it go, bro.
No.
Like, let it go.
I told them I was going through something real quick. They're like, that's cool, but we'll cut it back on when you ain't going through nothing. I ain't get something.
God, that was so funny. It was like, what do you mean you said you were going to keep me on? I know that's what we said, but I
What are you
mean,
gonna do? Go.
see if I can flip this real quick. Whoa, look at that. That's woo. This is a good way to have that crust action going on. Nice little breading action. My internet sucks right now. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over to TVs. TV's going to do everything and reset everything up. This will be part 2, essentially. All right. So peace, guys. Go over to TVs right now. He's setting up, and we're going to finish and plate this guy together. All right. I want you guys not to miss a step of it.